The story of Karva Chauth. Once upon a time, there was a wealthy merchant who had 7 sons and a beloved sister named Karva. While the merchant's sons were busy with their businesses, they were always eager to do anything for their sister whenever she visited from her in-laws. Karva loved her brothers dearly and was also very concerned about their well-being. Every time they had a meal, they would feed her first before eating themselves. This was a family tradition they followed with great devotion. One day, Karva returned to her parental home during Karva Chauth, a festival dedicated to fasting for the well-being of husbands. That evening, when her brothers returned from work, they noticed that their sister looked worried and anxious. When they asked her what was wrong, Karva explained that she was observing a strict fast without water, meaning she would eat only after offering her prayers to the moon. However, the moon had not yet appeared and she was suffering from hunger and thirst. Seeing his sister in distress, the youngest brother couldn't bear it. He quickly devised a plan. He lit a lamp on a distant peepal tree and placed it behind a sieve. From afar, the lamp looked like the moon. He told Karva, "Look, the moon has risen. You can offer your prayers and then eat." Overjoyed, Karva climbed the stairs to see the moon and prepared to eat after offering her prayers. However, as she took her first bite, she suddenly coughed. In the second piece of food, she found a hair. As she tried to take the third bite, she received news of her husband's death. Heartbroken, Karva fell into despair. Her sister-in-law explained that the gods were angry with her because she had broken her fast, and that her youngest brother had tricked her into thinking it was time to eat. Determined not to allow her husband's last rites to be performed, Karva resolved to bring him back to life through her steadfastness and devotion. She sat by her husband's body for an entire year, caring for him and gathering the needle-like grass that grew over him. When Karva Chauth came around again, all her sisters-in-law were observing the fast. When they came to seek her blessings, Karva urged each of them, "Take some of my fasting power, grant me the same marital bliss." But they all left, telling her to ask the next sister-in-law. Karva continued to emphasize the significance of her fast, trying to convince them to help her. However, they were busy and ignored her pleas. Finally, when the 6th sister-in-law visited, Karva repeated her request. This sister-in-law explained that since her husband had died due to the actions of the youngest brother, it was the wife of that brother who had the power to revive him. She advised Karva to hold on to the youngest sister-in-law tightly when she arrived and not let go until she had helped her husband. Determined, Karva waited for her. At last, the youngest sister-in-law arrived. Karva again asked for her help, but she tried to avoid the request. Karva firmly held on to her, pleading, "Please help me bring my husband back to life." The youngest sister-in-law struggled to free herself, but Karva wouldn't give up. Seeing Karva's determination, the youngest sister-in-law relented. She cut her little finger and let some nectar flow into Karva's husband's mouth. As soon as the nectar touched his lips, he sat up exclaiming, "Shri Ganesh! Shri Ganesh!" Through divine grace, Karva was reunited with her husband. Her journey was not just about reviving her husband, but also showed that true love and resolve can overcome any obstacle. A prayer for long life and prosperity. O Shri Ganesh and Mother Gauri, just as Karva was blessed with a long and happy married life, may all married women receive blessings of happiness and longevity. The festival of Karva Chauth teaches us that fasting and rituals are not mere traditions but symbols of the strength and dedication in our relationships. On this day, we should pray for the long life and prosperity of our husbands, ensuring happiness reigns in our homes. All married women should celebrate this auspicious occasion with their heartfelt prayers. This story is not just a religious tradition, but an inspiring tale of true love, sacrifice, and determination. We should always remember that true love can overcome any hardship, and festivals like Karva Chauth bring love and unity into our lives. For more such videos, subscribe to the Epic Veda channel and stay updated with intriguing insights into ancient mysteries.